Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about a very topical topic. Recently, a lot of influencers from LA have been acting a little brave and just thinking that they can do whatever the fuck they want without any consequences whatsoever. They've been throwing parties, going to clubs, anything you can possibly picture in your mind that would spread coronavirus! You know, Rona is doing her thing and these influencers are just testing her anger level. And I have a feeling it's not gonna take too long before she just goes kaboom! So first, let me present to you the categories. Starting from the bottom, we have Dr. Fauci. Now you probably already know Dr. Fauci, the icon, the legend. I decided to name this category after him just because, honestly, if Dr. Fauci ever gets the Rona, there's literally no hope for the rest of us. The next category we have...
Yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like... inevitable?
Vanessa Hudgens, sweetie, you should have just stuck to being in the High School Musical franchise. Cause this shit is not cute. High School Musical, oh, get corona cause Trump thinks it's okay to open schools during a fucking global pandemic. Next in the middle, we have straight TikTok.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
The place which I imagine to be actual hell on earth. And I am so incredibly grateful for the TikTok algorithm gods for never putting me in that shithole, because otherwise, who knows what could have happened.
I'm happy. Like, if you look at the pictures of me and Jimin, we're identical. No, it's true. It's true. When I was in Korea, everyone calls me Jimin. When I'm walking down the street, everyone's like, oh my god, it's Jimin, it's Jimin. Like, everyone. They think I'm Jimin.
The next category was inspired by this place which I do not believe actually exists. The state of Florida.
Not this.
What the fuck is going on? Could someone please let me know? Because I'm extremely confused.
America, explain!
Has anyone ever actually been to Florida? Is it just a social construct in our minds? Florida is just kind of summed up in these four things. Alligators, Trump supporters, Disney World, and Jeffrey Epstein. That's it. Then last but not least, the anti-masker category. This category is for the LA influencers who wear a mask so little that I would think they're actually anti-maskers. Because that's the only reasonable explanation. Why else would they never wear a mask? Is it maybe because their only personality trait is being pretty and they're scared of covering up their moneymaker? I don't know. You tell me.
Did I lie? Did I lie?
The first influencer I bring to you is the blackfishing, blackface mogul, Nikita Dragun. You, Nikita Dragun, thought it would be a wonderful idea to throw a birthday party in the middle of a global pandemic. That thought really came into your head and you were like, you know what? Yeah, definitely. Let's throw a fucking party and let's invite as many people as humanly possible. She invited literally every single influencer, including James Charles, Emma Chamberlain, and so on. You wanna know what? No. I am gonna go to this birthday party during a global pandemic because I am an influencer. And yes, I am better than you. Have fun watching Netflix while I'm out partying. What's that called? There's like definitely a name for that. Narcissism. Narcissism. I'll spell it for you. N-R-A-C-I-S.
She is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H.
Now, coming back to Miss Nikita, she was the mastermind behind this whole situation. So that alone just makes me want to put her in the anti-masker category. It is anti-masker behavior, right? Throwing a party with so many people. Literally no one was wearing a mask, by the way. All of these influencers walking into the party with a mask on, but then the moment they crossed the door, the moment they entered the building, they were like,
Mask on, mask off.
no masks in sight, just people living in the corona moment. Anti-masker. Goodbye.
Next.
Emma fucking Chamberlain. Overall, I feel like Emma has been very consistent about staying home all the time. I don't feel like she's been going out. I don't feel like she's been going to parties, except for that one party. But that party aside, I feel like she's been really careful during this pandemic. So I don't really know where to put her. I'm not gonna say Dr. Fauci, because she's been way too problematic with this little birthday party thing to even be considered for that. I don't think I'd physically be able to put her in straight TikTok. That's just so offensive and so demeaning. So I think I'm gonna have to put her in terrible, but like
inevitable?
Next we have the sociopath of YouTube. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel show. How do I know those lyrics? Please. I'm pretty sure we've established as a platform here on YouTube that Jake Paul is just a piece of shit. What the fuck was that FBI raid? Why the fuck does Jake Paul own these many guns? Please go see a therapist. I am begging you, Jake Paul. Something in your head is extremely fucked up and it's kind of showing. So maybe put a lid on that. Not to mention the fact that he literally went on a looting spree during a BLM protest. So just from that, Jake Paul is going directly into the anti-masker category, just as I thought. Trash. Next we have the shishta of all shishtas.
Is that James Charles?
I swear to God, a lot of these influencers have never watched the news once in their whole lifetime, and it shows. Look at the numbers, look at the material, and then maybe think about what you're doing. When you're one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, maybe don't have people on your channel right now. Maybe try to give off the message that people should be isolated and not, you know, passing on the but I mean, it's your choice. You're the huge influencer with millions of followers. I'm just a peasant. I don't know, like he's been having a lot of people on his channel, which right now I really don't think is acceptable, especially when you live in Los Angeles. Oh, and for the category, I'm gonna put James Charles in straight TikTok, because remember those videos of James Charles trying to be funny like in 2013? His comedy channel?
If your family doesn't have a nice in-ground pool, you can always go with your second option, the bathtub! Anybody want to play Marco Polo? Marco Polo! Marco Polo! I'm gonna dive all the way to the deep end. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I do not want to comment.
Why? Why?
That's so upsetting. Up next, we have Charli D'Amelio. I personally think Charli is like very unproblematic in general, but when it comes to the corona, she's been kind of not great.
Oh, the fracking?
No, not that.
Oh.
First of all, she lives in the hype house, so that's, you know, the first problem right there. I think it was Elijah Daniels that said that a bunch of hype house members tested positive for the Rona. But on top of that, we have all the parties that have been happening, and she's been pretty much present at all of them. She lives there. She can't just not be in the Corona environment. But when it comes to the categories, I mean, she is the queen of straight TikTok. It's pretty obvious. It's gonna be straight TikTok. Are you Charli D'Amelio?
Yes.
Oh my god, can you do like a dance for me?
No.
Up next, I bring to you the one and only person on YouTube, I hope, who's ever been banged with a toothbrush. Yes, I'm talking about everyone's problematic fave, Tana Mongeau. Where do I begin with this woman? I mean, she's been up to the most. She kind of stopped posting about parties recently because of all the backlash, but before that, she was posting at parties every fucking day. I believe she actually flew to Florida just to go clubbing. One thing is not caring about your own health, but when you start fucking with other people's health, I'm just gonna have to fight you. This is like a new low even for you. I know it's hard for your narcissistic brain to even understand what the word empathy means, but you should look it up. Go on Google and just search empathy, and maybe you'll finally get some sort of grasp over that concept. Wake the fuck up. You, Tana Mongeau, are not the only person in this universe. I know you might feel like you are, but you aren't. Trust. So I'm gonna put Tana Mongeau in the Florida category, cause who the fuck else would fly to Florida to go clubbing? No one? Yup, exactly. Honestly, if someone told me to imagine what hell would be, it wouldn't be too far off from living in a hype house. I mean, imagine being surrounded by all of these straight TikTokers 24/7.
What the fuck? RuPaul's Drag Race had fucked up drag.
You're a fake ass bitch. I don't like you, and you shouldn't even be here.
Child. Anyway, so
our next influencer is one of my faves, but I mean, not really right now. I'm a little bit annoyed. Mr. Larray. If you didn't know about Larray before, you probably only got to know him from the whole hype house party scandal, but he's actually a really funny YouTuber and I really like his content on YouTube. I've been seeing him post videos with so many different people, as in like people from the hype house, the Dolan twins, James Charles. He's like hopping and hippity hoppeting around LA. I don't need to say this shit again. I've said this a million times this video. You would think people with big platforms would know not to normalize this sort of behavior, but apparently not. Must be worms on the brain. So even though I like Larray as a content creator, I'm kind of annoyed with this whole situation. So I'm just gonna put him in the straight TikTok category.
Sorry to this man.
And now last, but certainly not least, I bring to you the icon of a generation.
I need a bad bleep. Addison Rae, LaShawty the baddest, yeah, and she got her ways. So these lyrics are obviously very heartfelt to me because I am Addison Rae.
I need a bad bleep. Addison Rae, LaShawty the baddest, she got her ways.
The bad bleep. Addison Rae. I think Addison's really sweet, and obviously she's a meme legend. She's definitely been doing some questionable things during the pandemic, but she lives in the hype house, so how could she not? Maybe move out, girl. Just a little advice. Leave that toxic ass environment. It doesn't look fun for anyone there. So yeah, I'm gonna put Miss Addison Rae on the straight TikTok category because I can't put her anywhere else. She is the princess of straight TikTok, Charli being the queen. So I'm gonna put Miss Addison Rae in the straight TikTok category. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads. So yeah, I'll see you bitches next week, and until then, stay safe, okay? Stay safe. Give me a hug, come here. Give me a little hug. Aww.